This is my definition of self-expression. It's just a little bit about my feelings at the time and my thoughts. Cops used to tell me I was a frivolous heretic, and in this world I should vanish down, an enormous embarrassment. Eyelids half closed, no say so the days came. Present a squalid vestige, face got that gray shade. Hands handcuffed in the back of the cop car I was thrown. I tried kicking out the back window. Out of anger, the officers retort, you better give us some info. We want to know about this, and that, and who's selling. From the back seat to the front, through the glass I started yelling. The name's Colicchie, motherfucker, and who's asking? Part of a rare species that follows his true passion, and the past can't hurt us in my room barricaded. Can't generalize my life, nor can I paraphrase it. And I'll give you no theory message, I only share off experience. And I won't snitch on others, I always snitch on myself. How my life today can still be ran by fear. Even after everything I was taught, man, I stand sincere. Handling spears, pen stab, lit a candle for the rear mirror. Steer clear of the jails and precincts. This entails a sequence. How the marijuana smoke was inhaled so frequent. And Phillies got split like a parent's marriage. The insouciance of a household, they're apparently careless. Drank brew cause I had nothing better to do. You see, there's wants and then there's needs. Don't get them confused. In the vision through a bastard's eyes, the truth came after the captured lies. Today I'm translucent, no more master disguise. And you see, when I was in middle school, I didn't know what was happening. I just knew it felt right to write. There's absolutely nothing I'm afraid to write about. Not scared to recite anything about myself and how I felt, feel. Pay attention to the feelings, emotional identification. While my own music makes me cry, that's a vehement sensation. Rap about all my insecurities, then incorporate the steps provided for me to grin so cordially. And whoever thought a notebook would take me this far? The studies of an applicant's rants was discharged, but you must understand, to give a testimony first you must survive the test. South Hills of Pittsburgh is where I reside and rest. Stop the blood, the pressure is applied and pressed. I learned more on the streets than I did from behind a desk. I tried my best to test, gravitate towards a journal that's stimulus. But how do you get a name when you remain so imageless? My poetic value involves I can't bear it anymore. I would feel shame as I walk, I would stare at the floor, but now my head's held high like I'm wearing a neck brace. You see, I'm coming from the bottom, but I'm gonna surface like a sex tape. Design's blind, I'm a rhyme to him, but better than ever. I never said I regretted the letters I shredded. I'm truly true and fluently doing recruiting the traits I want to keep. Repetitive treasures embedded, no clever twist. Stop your shine like a solar eclipse. The weather switch from cold to warm. But responsibility to me can still be so foreign. And the proper preparation prevents poor performance. It was nothing for everyone in the car to have a warrant. Could get grabbed at any moment. Had excuses in storage. Was boosting in stores. My facts will orbit your courses. Run circles. I used to walk these streets like a tourist. I feel I'm dying. Received a present from a florist. Stepping on boundaries was deported. Find out I can't afford it. In order to speak off experience, I must have explored it. My endeavors are rewarded. No sources were extorted through courses. Today the outcome doesn't matter, man. It's really not important. Boredom's assorted. Flooring the Ford tourist. Concrete jungles deploring the morbid forest. No insurance. Eradicating my preconceived notions of what once was and how it doesn't just because. My influential ink marks came from Nas and AZ. Today it's more like Saigon in terminology. You're gonna learn to follow me. Express undisputed truth like Brother Ali for others to see. Here, dilettante's tears smack cement, vent to the moist airways of the atmosphere. Peace released until my debt is almost clear. And I have too much to jot down while I self-deprecate. Double sealed in Xanax used to cover the breakfast plate, section 8. A couple of my colleagues were troubled by the assignment. It's difficult, I can't deny it. We all serve a purpose, but how many of us actually find it? And I swear I ain't getting high. You wanna check my eyes, rectify my wrongs before I was left to die. And you ain't gotta like me, but you will. Never mind, you ain't gotta respect me. Far gone, Narcon was injected directly. A heckload of echoes. A brainiac stops a train in his tracks. King of Diesels brings evil. I could never imagine the feedback that I've gotten. Can't leave that forgotten. Flip off and the world stop. The optimism of my living condition was self-taught, but suggestions from who? Man, I'm open to those. And you can still smell the fucking crack smoke in my clothes. It was the false indications that corroded my road. If you double-cross me, I guess I'm supposed to explode. And how come sometimes doing the wrong it feels right? A punk pulled up pussy is gripping the steel tight. Corroborative ideas, I'm cleansed, my shield strikes. Some scars are forever, but others they heal nice. Past the present, what I'm talking is real life. Charboys burnt concurrent with concealed pipes. I seen good friends, the pregnant mothers, they deal white. You see, it's things like this is the reasons I still write.